How's everybody doing tonight? So I'm not sure if you heard, but Italians are known to be very loud. So let's try this again. How's everybody doing tonight? That's a lot better. I'd like to start off by saying auguri del 50° anniversario al Folklorama. Happy 50th anniversary to our very own Folklorama Festival. My name is Davide Mandarano. I'm one of this year's adult ambassadors, alongside my very beautiful wife, Angela Mandarano. And we also have our youth ambassadors, Alessandra Pellegrino and Sergio Das.
Buonasera. As you all know, all roads lead to Italy, and at our pavilion, they lead to great Italian food. Make sure to try delicious pizzas, pastas, tiramisu, and gelato. Woo!
Salve a tutti! Don't forget, all roads also lead you to tasty beverages like vino, espresso, and cappuccino. So grab your glass and give a salute, and hold on to your Vespa seats as we tour you through Italian music and dance.
Ciao! During your tour of Bella Italia, you'll want to double park like a true Italian at a Mercato. Here you'll find traditional pieces and souvenirs to remember your voyage. Also, don't forget to check out our cultural display. Buon viaggio!
Benvenuti! My name is Davide Guetti and I'll be one of your hosts this evening, accompanied with the beautiful Gabriella Gesualdo and Maria Rondanoni Costantino.
Our show tonight continues the storyline of Michele and Cristina, a young couple in love in a small town in Italia.
This year marks the 50th anniversary of Folklorama. The Italian Pavilion has participated for 49 years, with the exception of 1997, which is the year that our Centro Caboto was being built, and that is the beautiful building you are sitting in tonight.
Well, for a few years we've had two pavilions, also representing the Italian culture, the Sicilian and Roma pavilions.
The street sign behind us lists locations that were home to our pavilion over the last 49 years. Who remembers dancing the tarantella or eating a slice of pizza in the Sam's Underground Park arenas?
Italians are known for being loud, lively, and passionate.
We're also known for having huge extended families who are often very involved in our everyday lives.
Solicited or not, everyone in La Familia has an opinion, and they will tell you what they think, whether you like it or not.
So solicita. Please, dance, clap, and sing along with us this evening.
Let us take you to a small piazza in Italia where you will learn about traditions and love, family, and life.
Enjoy la dolce vita, the good life.
Wow, that must have cost a fortune. Return it, and we'll buy a brand new Lamborghini for the same price.
Michele, do you even know what finger to put the ring on?
Of course I know what finger to put the ring on. It goes on Christina's fourth finger of her left hand. It's a tradition that dates back to Roman times. They believe that that finger has a vein that goes directly to the heart.
Michele, I was wondering where you were. My cousin Oriana said that Tio Nicola saw you in the jewelry store a few weeks ago. What were you doing there?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Non te credo.
Christina, isn't this the lock we put on the bridge 2 years ago?
It is. And there's Gio and Mariana's lock. They're married now. Paula and Sabrina, married.
Christina, I love this song. Can we dance? You can dance with the guy who gives you the highlight of pose you tie. You can smile with the man who held your hand beneath the veil of light. Ricorda che se muoi tu potrai tornare a sorridere. Amore, lascia l'ultimo ballo per me. Ed io lo so che la musica non asciugherà le tue lacrime. E ballerai, poi capirai che quel che fai è inutile. Ricorda che se vuoi tu potrai tornare a sorridere. Amore, lascia l'ultimo ballo per me. Stai ballando tra la nuvole. Penso meno mai che mai. Intorno tanti angeli. Tu ballare non potrai. You can dance, go and carry on till the night is gone and it's time to go. If she asks if you're all alone, can you walk her home? You must tell her no. Ricorda che se vuoi tu potrai tornare a sorridere. Amore, lascia l'ultimo ballo per me. Stai ballando tra la nuvole. Penso meno mai che mai. Intorno tanti angeli. Tu ballare non potrai. So don't forget who's taking you home and in his arms you're gonna see. So darling, save the last dance for me. Ricorda che se vuoi tu potrai tornare a sorridere. Amore, lascia l'ultimo ballo per me. Christina, will you marry me?
It's about time. I want flowers and a long veil and a tiara.
Well, there goes my Lamborghini. Papa! Oh, Christina, welcome to the family. We're gonna have so much fun watching the soccer games, playing bocce and briscola at your house.
Wow, Christina, sounds like so much fun. Your first love, el primo amor. Al balcone mio ci sta le rose, alla finestra tua le gonna appese. Quanto è bello lo primo amore, lo secondo più bello ancora.
you hear the great news? Regina Christina's finally getting married to Miguel.
Really?
Yeah, she asked if we would sing a song at her wedding. You know, I haven't sang in public since Folklorama 1985.
That was at the Sam Southern Arena in Winnipeg, right? I wasn't even born yet.
Hey. You know what? Let's sing Scenda la pioggia.
Great idea. That's Christina's favorite.
Tu nel tuo letto caldo, io per la strada ho freddo, ma non è questo che mi fa triste. Qui fuori da tuoi sogni, l'amore sta morendo, ognuno pensa solo a se stesso. Scendi la pioggia, ma che fai? Rola il mondo alto, sale, per amore sto morendo. Amo la vita più che mai, appartenere solo a me, voglio viverla per questo.
There's one thing about you, I just can't live without you. I really want you, Eleanor, near me. Your looks intoxicate me, even though your folks hate me. There's no one like you, Eleanor, really. Eleanor G, I think you're swell, and you really do me well. You're my pride and joy, etc. Eleanor, can I
The bomboniere have to come from my family's little shop in Venice.
Ooh!
Ma, I don't know what happened over there, but Ma, what are bomboniere? Everyone's okay.
I'm like concerned, and you're like, okay.
Ma, what are bomboniere?
Bomboniere are the gift you give your guests to thank them for coming to the wedding. It includes 5 sugared almonds that symbolize the 5 wishes for marriage: health, wealth, happiness, fertility, and long life.
Ebbene, if your famiglia are looking after the bomboniere and everything else that's falling apart around here, then I want our family to look after the meal. We have I primi piatti, l'insalata,
Aspetta, Raimondo. I dolci have to come from my family's pastry shop because everybody knows we make the best pastry shop in all of Italia.
Ah, perfetto, va bene, ecco così. Ascolta, Christina, we have family coming from Winnipeg, and my niece Francesca, tua cugina, she has to be in the wedding party, va bene?
My cugina. Have I ever met this Francesca before?
Ma, Christina, don't be so selfish. This isn't your wedding. This is the family's wedding.
Christina and I at least know where we want the reception. At the Hotel Piccolo Roma.
Oh, no. That's too small.
We already gave the deposit. It's non-refundable.
I will give you the money back, but that hotel is too small. We'll have to book a bigger one. What's the matter with you? First you make the guest list, and then you book the hotel, eh?
Ecco.
But Papa, that's where Michele and I first met.
What is it with you and size? You get a ring like this and a hotel like this. We have a big family with lots of business friends to invite. I don't want to offend anyone. You know Compare Donato? You remember? He hasn't spoken to Zia Teresa for 7 years. And you want to know why? Because she didn't invite him and his family to her daughter's wedding.
Oh, mamma mia, what am I getting myself into?
Oh, Dio mio.
Dio mio's right.
Michele, don't look so stressed. Everything will work out fine. You and Christina love each other. Everyone's just so excited. There hasn't been a wedding in either family for years.
I know, but am I even doing the right thing? Should I even be getting married?
You have to take a chance on life. There are never any guarantees on what the future holds. But I can promise you one thing. If you don't take a chance on life, you'll never experience the joys it has to offer.
Andate via, voglio restare solo, con la malinconia, volare nel suo cielo, non chiesi mai chi eri, perché scegliesti me, né chi fino a ieri credevo fossi un re. Perdere l'amore quando si fa sera, quando tra i capelli un po' d'argento mi colora, rischi di impazzire, per scolpiarti il cuore ed una donna vera rivaglia.
huh?
Che bella cerimonia. What a beautiful ceremony. And that Father Sam, all the way from Winnipeg, you did a pretty good job.
It was beautiful, Tio. I'm so glad I flew out for it.
Well, Francesca, we are so glad to have you here con la famiglia. Guarda, Francesca, those beautiful cliffs, those blue waves rolling in the bay. How can you go back to Canada? Won't you miss la bella Italia?
I miss it more than I can say.
Del mare quanto è bello, spira tanto sentimento, come tu occhi tieni in mente, cascettato fai sognare.
Guarda guardi sto giardino, siente sti aranci.
Dio, lontano da sto cuore, da sta terra dell'amore, tieno cuore in non tornare, ma non la sa, non darmi sto tormento. guarda attorno sti sirene, che te guardano cantato e te vanno tanto bene che volessero avanzare.
E tu dici parto addio, da lontano da sto cuore,
da sta
terra dell'amore, tieno poi in non tornare, ma non me la sa. Darme sto dormiendo, torna sorriendo, fammi cantare.
Christina and I want to thank you all for coming to our wedding. It was a magical night and one we will never forget. Tonight was not only a celebration of our family's love, of our love, but of the love of our families.
Let's have a toast for the bride and groom. As we say in Italia, Cent'anni.
Cent'anni. Maestro, musica.
Lasciatemi cantare con la chitarra in mano, lasciatemi cantare, sono un italiano.
L'Italia di spaghetti al dente, un partigiano come presidente, e l'altro lato più padella, ma non è un calorino sopra la finestra. L'Italia con i tuoi artisti, e Coppa America sui manifesti, e le canzoni come cuore, con amore, con più donne sempre meno suore. Buongiorno Italia, buongiorno Maria, con gli occhi pieni di malinconia. Buongiorno Dio, lo sai che ci sono anch'io. Lasciatemi cantare con la chitarra in mano, lasciatemi cantare una canzone piano piano, lasciatemi cantare perché ne sono fiero, sono italiano, italiano vero.
Buongiorno Italia che non si spaventa, con la balla della menta, con un vestito smalto blu e l'amore di capelli. Buongiorno Italia con lo steak caffè, e la zona che ne serve, con il cantone dell'amore. Buongiorno Italia, buongiorno Maria, con gli occhi pieni di malinconia. Buongiorno Dio, lo sai che ci sono anch'io. Lasciatemi cantare con la chitarra in mano, lasciatemi cantare una canzone piano piano. Lasciatemi cantare perché ne sono fiero, sono italiano, un italiano vero.
because she missed the scenery, the native dances, and the charming songs. But wait 1 minute, something's wrong. Hey mambo, mambo Italiano. Hey mambo, mambo Italiano. Go, go, you mix up Siciliano. You calabrese do the mambo like a crazy when the hey mambo. Don't want Italiano. Hey mambo, no more mozzarella. Hey mambo, mambo Italiano. Try an enchilada with the fish baccalava. Then a hey Goomba, I love it how you dance the Goomba. So take us some advice, pies, and learn how to mambo. It's gonna be a square, you ain't gonna go nowhere now. Hey mambo, mambo Italiano. Hey mambo, mambo Italiano. Go, go, go. You shake it like a Giovanni. And okay, Sadicha, get a happy in the feet. So when you mambo Italiano. Shake it, baby, shake it, 'cause I love it when you take a me. Mama say stop, oh, I'm gonna go to Papa. Hey, Jadro, you don't have to go to school. Just make a water beach bambino. It's like a vino. You gotta look and but you don't know what's looking till you hey mambo, mambo Italiano. Hey mambo, mambo Italiano. Oh, 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 you shake it like a Giovanni. It's so delicious. Everybody come capisce how to mambo Italiano. That's nice.
Buonasera, signorina, buonasera. It's time to say goodnight to Napoli. Though it's hard for us to whisper buonasera with that old moon above the Mediterranean Sea. In the morning, signorina, we'll go walking when the mountains help the sun come into sight. And by that little jewelry shop, we'll stop and linger while I buy a wedding ring for your finger. In the meantime, let me tell you that I love you. Buonasera, signorina, kiss me goodnight. Buonasera, signorina, kiss me goodnight. Bap-dee-dee, ba-ba-dee-ba-ba. Buonasera, signorina, buonasera. It's time to say goodnight to Napoli. Though it's hard for us to whisper buonasera with that old moon above the Mediterranean Sea. Oh, morning, signorina, we'll go walking when the mountains of the sun come into sight. And by that little jewelry shop, we'll stop and linger while I
Apparently, Dean Martin didn't much like the song, That's Amore. But in 1953, it became one of his greatest hits. In fact, the song seems to capture a moment in music history when nearly every popular song was sung by an Italian artist. The Grande Bacio, the Big Italian Kiss, began around 1947 with the end of the big band period and the beginning of that of the solo voice. It lasted through the 50s, up until 1964 or so, with the arrival of the Beatles. During this Italian invasion, nearly 25 or more artists of Italian descent brought music to North American ears, most of which we don't necessarily recognize as Italian today. Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, Jerry Valade, Tony Bennett, Frankie Lane, and of course, Conchita Rosa Maria Franconero, who we know as Connie Francis.
over you. You keep lying when you ought to be truthing, and you keep losing when you ought to not bet. You keep saying when you ought to be a changing. Now what's right is right, but you ain't been right yet. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. You keep playing where you shouldn't be playing, and you keep thinking that you'll never get burned. Ha! I just found me a brand new box of matches, and what he knows you ain't had time to learn. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. Are you ready, boots? Start walking. Joel Rivard, ladies and gentlemen. Simone Reimer. And Matko Kanan. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. Meglio stasera, baby, go, go. Or as we natives say, facilito. If you're ever gonna kiss me, it had better be tonight. While the mandolins are playing and stars are bright. If you've anything to tell me, it had better be tonight. Or somebody else may tell me and whisper the words just right. Meglio stasera, baby, go, go, go. Or as we natives say, fa subito. If you're ever gonna hold me, it had better be tonight. Or somebody else may hold me and might make me feel just right.
Chibaba. Chibaba.
Many years ago in old Sorrento, a certain ditty was quite a thing. When a mother rocked her baby in Sorrento, this little ditty she used to sing. Chibaba, chibaba, chihuahua, and chilawa, galacumba. Chibaba, chibaba, chihuahua, my bambino, go to sleep. Chibaba, chibaba, chihuahua, and chilawa, galacumba. Chibaba, chibaba, chihuahua, my bambino, go to sleep. All the stars are in the skies, ready to say goodnight. Can't you see your darling sleepy too? Close your drowsy little eyes, Mama will hold you tight while she sings a lullaby too. Chibaba, chibaba, chihuahua, and chilawa, galacumba. Chibaba, chibaba, chihuahua, my bambino, go to sleep. All the stars are in the skies, ready to say goodnight. Can't you see your darling sleepy too? Close your drowsy little eyes, Mama will hold you tight while she sings a lullaby to you. Chibaba, chibaba, chihuahua, and chilawa, galacumba. Chibaba, chibaba, chihuahua, my bambino, go to sleep.
Hey Venus, oh Venus, Venus if you will, please send a lovely girl for me to thrill. A girl who loves my kisses and my arms, a girl with all the charms of you. Venus make her fair, a lovely girl with sunlight in her hair, and take the brightest stars up in the skies and place them in her eyes for me. And Venus, goddess of love that you are, surely the things I ask can't be too great a task. Venus, if you do, well, I promise that I always will be true, and I'll give her all the love I have to give as long as we both shall live. Venus, goddess of love that you are, well, surely the thing I ask, that can't be too great a task. Venus, if you do, well, I promise that I always will be true. And I'll give her all the love I have to give, as long as we both shall live. Hey, Venus, oh, Venus, make my wish come true. Make my wish come true.
Sunlight dances on the sea. Tender thoughts occur to me. I have often seen your eyes in the nighttime when I dream. When I pass a garden fair, and the scent is in the air, in my mind a dream awakes, but my heart begins to break. E tu dici parto addio, t'allontaneras tu cuore della terra dell'amore. Tieni il cuore, non torna, ma non me la sa. Non darmi sto tormento, torna suriento, fammi campare. E tu dici parto addio, t'allontaneras tu cuore della terra dell'amore. Tieni il cuore, non torna, ma non me la sa. Non darmi sto tormento, torna suriento, fammi
bacio piccolissimo, con le labbra tue di zucchero, con un bacio piccolissimo, tu mi hai fatto innamorare, io ti accompagnai, poi ti salutai, e davanti a casa sei rimasta sola con me, un lampione blu, un'estrata e tu, e dal chiaro di luna noi restiamo a fare l'amore, con un bacio piccolissimo, con le labbra tue di zucchero, con un bacio piccolissimo, tu mi hai fatto innamorare, non ti scordo più, e ti do del tu, e davanti a casa ogni sera resto con te, un lampione blu, un'estrata di tu, e nel chiaro di luna noi restiamo a fare l'amore, con un bacio piccolissimo, con le labbra tue di zucchero, con un bacio piccolissimo, tu mi hai fatto innamorare. Piccolissimo, con le labbra tue di zucchero, con un bacio piccolissimo, tu mi hai fatto innamorare, tu mi hai fatto innamorare, innamorare.
Porto canzoni con uste mareto, na cupolela cuviziera alzate, passe scampagnano penzuleto, come un guapo per te fa guardare. Tu vuoi fare l'americano, americano, americano, senza me che tu fatta, tu vivere alla moda, ma baby, niente soda, come senti musica, tu ballo rock, tu gioca al baseball, ma il sole è bello, te li dà la borsetta di mamma, tu vuoi fare l'americano, americano, americano, ma se nato in Italia, sienta me non c'è sta niente,
with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away. Come fly with me, let's float down to Peru. In Lamaland, there's a one-man band, and he'll toot his flute for you. So come fly with me, let's take off in the blue. Once I get you up there, where the air is rarefied, we'll just glide starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so near. You may hear the angels cheer, because we're together, weather-wise, it's such a lovely day. You just say those words and we'll beat those birds down to Acapulco Bay. Well, it's perfect for a flying honeymoon, they say. So come fly with me, let's fly away. Oh, come on! Once I get you up there, where the air is rarefied, we'll just glide starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so near. You may hear all the angels cheer, because we're together, weather-wise, it's such a lovely day. You just say those words and we'll beat those birds down to Acapulco Bay. It's so perfect for a flying honeymoon, they say. So come fly with me, let's fly away. So come fly with me, pack up, let's fly away. I love the black and white, I love the play of life, the way Contini puts his image through a prism. I feel my body chill, gives me a special thrill to see that Guido neo-realism. I love the darkness skies, the skinny little ties with some odd looking out of sight. I love to watch him as they cruise with the pointy leather shoes, wearing shades in the middle of the night. Whatever Guido does, it makes me smile. He's the essence of Italian style. All the glamorously Latin world on the Guido can portray. Contini cinema Italiano. I love his cinema Italiano. He makes me feel the cinema Italiano. My life is real with cinema Italiano. He's the king of cinema Italiano. Those scenes I love to see from Guido's POV. There's no one else with his unique director's vision. His angles wide in sight, each moment feels so right. Defines Italian style by only his decision. I love the speedy little cars that hit coffee bars, the sleek women in Positano. Guido's the ultimate uomo romano. Contini cinema Italiano. I love his cinema Italiano. He makes me feel the cinema Italiano. Life is che in sogno così non ritorni mai più. Mi dipingevo le mani e la faccia di blu. Poi all'improvviso venivo dal vento rapito e incominciavo a volare nel cielo infinito.